Well, if you think I look bad, you should see how I feel. Hi, church. It's Sean, and it is Saturday the 10th, and I've mustered up enough strength to do this video. But we've had some developments. Nothing bad other than our annual meeting that is scheduled for tomorrow, Sunday, February 11th. I'm asking to push back a week, and there's a couple reasons why. The first, selfishly, being that I feel like absolute crap. I've been fighting off a cold all week. I've tested negative for COVID, so nothing is drastically wrong, but I found myself getting worse as the week went on, up until this morning, and it was about all I could do to get out of bed. I had to cancel a Stephen ministry visit, in fact, today, with a very special friend, just because I wasn't up to it. Being that our church is all about people first, I feel it's responsible for me to keep everyone safe, and therefore I wouldn't be able to be in person tomorrow. And it got me to thinking we actually would be missing Craig, potentially, as well as Pat Herman tomorrow too. Now that makes up not only half your council, including myself, but those two people that I've mentioned have done a lot of the heavy lifting of the church this year. And I don't know that having an annual meeting without them would be appropriate. So because I don't feel well, because they're not going to be there, and because I think it's responsible for us to go in fully prepared, I'm asking to push back a week. So let's talk about the annual meeting that hopefully will happen a week from this Sunday. We're not voting on anything but two things. The leadership structure of the church, your council at large for 2024, as well as the budget for 2024. That's it. Now, that's not to say that we won't have some very important conversations in the coming weeks and months ahead, because we will. We have a couple opportunities that are presenting themselves to us, and a couple things that need our thoughtful prayer and consideration. And those things have to do with mainly with our building. Our ministry is growing. Our population is growing. And the community that has found us is growing, as well as their needs. Sorry, I've had to stop a couple times now for coughing fits. Where was I? So we're engaged now more with the community and more people than I think we have been in a long time. And so that's taking its wear and tear on our building, on our resources. We are working with an outdated kitchen. We're working with a fellowship hall that has seen a lot of wear and tear. And we sit with a sanctuary that is the largest part of our building, and it gets the least amount of use. Now, it's very meaningful and it's very sacred, and it will remain that way. But we need to have a conversation about the possibilities that our current building brings us. And then later this year, we need to have another conversation about the possibilities a new building might bring us. And it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to think about. And change can be terrifying and scary, and all of those emotions that come with it. So I'm asking the church to just keep all of us in prayer this coming year as we start to have those conversations. But for the purposes of our annual meeting, again, you're just voting on your leadership structure, which is a council at large, meaning no moderator. I'm stepping down as moderator, but I will still be on council as a member at large. And the budget for 2024. And I'm so thankful for all the work that Pat did, not only to keep us in the black for another year, but to help us be responsible with our outlook. And she's just done amazing work. So anyway, that's a long-winded way around of saying that I'd like us to prayerfully push back our meeting and consider all the possibilities ahead of us, and just stay in a spirit of positivity and love. Sorry, didn't mean to choke on the word love. I just had another coughing fit. Stay in the spirit of possibility, of love, of acceptance, of open-mindedness and open heart. It's what has made this church so great in our long, rich history, and especially these past 2 years as I've been your moderator. It has really been astounding to see how people have stepped up and have come together and taken us through some very scary times and very rewarding times as a result. And I'm here to tell you there's more of that ahead, but it's going to be great. And I love each and every one of you and the journey that we're on together. I'm very excited for our new members that are joining us today officially, and the lives that we've come into contact with this year, both regular church attendees as well as those attending other events that we have. So all that's to say, I love you all, and I'm very thankful and grateful for your service to this church body in the past year. I'm looking forward to our meeting. I'm looking forward to getting better. I'm looking forward to being able to thank the council that have carried me for the past couple of years, and I'm looking forward to doing all of that in person. So I do apologize, but I'd like to push back a week, and keep me in prayer in the meantime, and hopefully we'll see you soon.